Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We're here today with Vitorio, man.
Yeah, man. That's good, my G. How you been?
Doing good, man. I'm excited for this interview.
Me too.
This is Mile High Minute first. We've never done anything like this.
Hey, man. I'm glad to be on the show. I'm excited. I've been watching you guys for a good minute, and I've really been loving what y'all doing for the city. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there really hasn't been no structure within the city, like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no cultural thing, but y'all kind of like are breaking the barriers with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen y'all mess with Sean Cotton with City Cheese. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of started as a movement out of Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like all these other cities have platforms, solid platforms, besides us. And I'm glad you guys are now the lead headers of Denver's. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that about y'all, man. I salute y'all wholeheartedly.
Hey, that's love. We appreciate that because, like you said, man, we've been seeing in Texas, LA. I've just been tired of seeing no Colorado love on these platforms.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. So I'm like, all right, well, let's just do it then. And it's been just nothing but love since then.
I already know, bro. I already know. I love it. I can see the vision. I know where y'all are headed, and keep going, bro. And I'm gonna fuck with y'all forever because, like I said, like. I rocks with y'all tough. You know what I'm saying? Anything for the city and a great lighting. And, you know, I gotta show love. I gotta show support. So y'all got me. Y'all got me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We locked in now.
Yeah, we locked in for real.
So what's this wine looking like?
Oh man, we gonna crack it open. Man. Because I also go by Vino as well. Okay. So that's like kind of my nickname.
So do you age like wine too, man?
Yeah, you already know, man.
Hey, I'm fucking with it. Kobe was calling himself Vino.
Really? Oh, okay. Kobe, what? Still his swag, boy? No.
No, just as respect. This is Mile High Minute first. We've never had this. This is cool.
Damn, this one is Doug's
I'm about to try some of these. Try this strawberry.
Bro, this one is tough. Oh, madness. They got the okay. So let's pop it up. That's good.
Pretty good.
Bro, this shit is. I did. Okay. What's Maddie? Bro, this shit is. Bro, it won't. How's it gonna grip it, Chuck?
What's that?
I got you.
Yeah. So that shit, nigga, hardest bottle of wine I've ever opened. No cap.
I've never opened wine.
This is the hardest.
You see how leverage is on the side of this?
You actually this it.
Folks, hardest bottle of wine I've ever opened in my life. No cap.
So this is some Colorado wine.
Yeah, Colorado wine. We've been in talks with this vineyard for a minute now. It's vegan wine too, so so they don't add any like extra preservatives or nothing in it. It's all natural. They get it lab tested and whatnot. Awesome. So yeah, man, it's a great wine. Can't even lie. I kind of let the wine breathe a little bit before I sip on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this wine place is dope, for real.
So.
Yeah, Vitorio, yes sir.
All right, so getting into the interview, man. Born and raised in Colorado?
Born and raised in Colorado.
What part exactly?
Denver, but I'm like from everywhere in Denver. You know what I'm saying? I would say like Park Hill is where, you know what I'm saying, is where I claim. You feel me?
Out here, you buggers.
My cousins is. Nah, but Park Hill. But I'm from everywhere in Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like I got family in Bellows, Aurora. I used to stay on I-25 in Hampton. You know what I'm saying? I am Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just all around Denver. I've been in every section. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lived in every section. We was always moving, but I just love Denver. You know what I'm saying? So like I just claim the city as a whole. But if you're like asking like my section, where I like really grew up, it's definitely worth it for sure.
Okay. So have you ever like lived outside of Denver? Or has it always been Denver?
I've lived in Los Angeles for some time. Like my parents got separated and my dad moved to LA, so I was like since a kid always back and forth between LA and Denver, and that's about it as far as living out until I got grown. And then when I was grown, like I've lived in Atlanta for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So I've like been everywhere, Miami, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like I'm busy. I'm just busy.
I can see it, man.
Yeah, so
hey,
pour you up real quick.
Gotta pull that wine.
Yes, sir.
Again, this is a Maha Mini exclusive, first time. It's the first time you're going to see this. Okay. So this is all local.
All local, man.
It.
I'm all, you know what I'm saying? I'm on everything local. If you local, I support you. You know what I'm saying? I love my city. I love the people within it. I've always felt like we've had it. So it's all like,
we have.
you know what I'm saying? It's just about bringing it to the table and showing the world what we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for a long time, Denver has like tried to sculpt themselves after the industry and then try to copy what everybody else is doing. It's like, no, like how you get on and what these other cities are known for is being authentic to the city and bringing it to the industry. And then the industry absorbs it. It's the same with Denver. We just got to keep it original to us, but consumable. And then, you know, they'll eat our shit up just like they eat all these other places.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're finding that sound right now. You know, we got plenty of artists in the city.
Definitely.
Trevor, to name a few. You know,
definitely.
Finding that sound. Okay. So, I know we're talking mostly about Denver right now, but like going to Atlanta, going to LA, like what have you learned from those other bigger cities that you think could really help Denver? And like, what are you bringing from being there? Like, are you networking there? Like, what do you learn from those other markets that you're bringing to Denver?
I would say a solid team.
Okay.
It takes a solid team.
Yep.
And the team could be of two people, like you said. Like, you have 5 cats, and now it's down to 2. These 2 and some others in there as well. They're my team. Like and it's just about assigning roles that people are best at, and then pursuing the things. You know what I'm saying? Like just pushing it heavy and hard. The support too. When I go to the Atlantas, to the LAs, to anywhere I've been, it's like the whole city comes out for that artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like here we're too much in the scramble of like, well, who's the king of Denver? Who runs there? Nobody. Because nobody has broke through that threshold. You know what I'm saying? Like to the level where like you're that man, or we know like it's without question. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I feel like as long as we're if you're an artist in Denver, and I can ask somebody, do you know this artist? And they say, no, you're not big enough yet. Because I can go to Toronto, and I can ask anybody who Drake is, and they're gonna, even a grandma, they're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you don't have that, we don't even need to be in the thing of he's the king, or he runs it, or he's the leading force. No, we all just doing it. How about we all just make quality content, support each other, you know what I'm saying? Put it out, and we are battling these other cities. We don't need to be in battle with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are making room for people in our city. We are opening the gates for Colorado. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be in the fret of us trying to battle against each other and our crews are hot. Nobody's hot enough. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I'm not even gonna get on no shit and be like, I run Denver or whoop-de-whoop. No, I'm from Denver. I love my city. I make music. I love wine, and I'm just showing you me. And I'm showing you the influence I've gotten from living in my city. Period, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fucking with the vibe. So I 100% agree with you. First off, because like we have a couple artists that are making moves.
And salute to them. Like
they're doing little things here and there, but like you said, there's no one that's like a fucking household name. No one that's like selling out the Pepsi Center.
Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's selling out the Pepsi Center, Fearless Green, none of that. Like we're still doing shows at the Ogden. Bluebird or
Cervantes.
Cervantes,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you the truth, if you like, that's not enough yet, and they're not even packing them out yet. You know what I'm saying? Until we have a solidified person who can go to the Pepsi Center and like Russ be saying, to sell hard tickets and have that shit jam packed. There ain't nobody runs nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody is running anything.
Yeah. And I 100% agree with you, man. I really feel like I'm seeing it like slowly, like we're starting to come together.
It's moving. The train is moving.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's been the biggest thing that's held Denver back is the fact that everyone wants to be that first guy.
Everybody wants to be that first guy. And it's become such a distraction that they're more worried about that than actually just dropping quality music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
They'd rather go on Facebook, bullshit.
Yeah.
This is why I'm one of the hottest in the city, yada yada yada. Or they're complaining to us or Favorite or Seegers, whoever, about why they're not. You know what I'm saying?
it's corny, bro. It's corny. It's put in the work and you will get the results. That's how I've always been about it. That's how I go about it. Put in the work. And at the end of the day, we're doing it because we love music. It's not a popularity contest with me. I'm authentically in love with music. So I'm gonna make music if I only have one person listening to me, 2 people listening to me. It doesn't matter. I just want to drop music where people can relate and be like, damn, what you said resonates with me, and I bump you every day because it touched me. And if there's only one person that says that, that's still enough for me because it's like, damn, what I said moved you. That's dope. That's why I got into the music. When I was coming up, my mom, like single parent, wasn't able to take me and my brother. Like I would come back to school from winter break and he was like, I went to Europe and did this and that, whoop-de-whoop. My mom never had enough money to like do that shit for us, you know what I'm saying? So I did music because I'm like, I love music, but I was like, it'd be dope to be able to travel and make a living off this and to touch each and every individual from a whole different life perspective. And I can go to Europe and perform and they say every word back to me. That's what I'm in it for. That's what I love, bro. For somebody who lives a totally different life and be like, yo, I relate to you. That's why I'm into it.
Yeah, and on that note too, man, I 100% agree because we get people who message us and people who, we haven't interviewed yet or whatever, they get a little upset, you know what I'm saying, talking about, we're in it for the money or we're in it for some reason. It's like, no, like, of course once you get to a certain point, you're going to start making a little money. But we genuinely, like, we've done tons of free work for a lot of people before we were able to even make money.
Exactly.
And like it really is for the love of Colorado, like you said, man, bro. Like there's so much talent out here that hasn't yet to be uncovered. It's like untapped gold. So it's like it really is for the love, man. And like you said, it would be great one day to be able to for me it would be get 1 million views on the YouTube.
Of course, that's the goal and that's what we strive for. You know what I'm saying? But again, it comes from just quality work.
Exactly.
Putting out real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really 10 toes to the ground with it.
Exactly.
Really authentically having a following. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Like people have taken this popularity shit so much. They're buying followers. They're buying streams. I'm like, bro, just keep that shit real. You know what I'm saying? Like keep that shit authentic. It's okay. Like we're all starting out. Everybody starts from ground zero. Everybody. If you're listening, you're an artist. Everybody starts from ground zero. It doesn't matter. Like we go from we were birthed with nothing. We come in this world with nothing but a dick and a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, nothing. And then we build habits. That's what life's about. It's okay to have a growth thing, but everybody's such a competition. I need more followers than them and more likes to make me feel I'm not doing this for nobody. I'm not doing this for another rapper. I'm good. I'm good without rap. Like I got other businesses where I'm making a living. Like I'm all the way good. I don't make music. I'm not like, I was just telling my manager the other day, like, we don't need a rap channel. Like, I'm not in it like, it's just my passion. We're already good. We already got money. We're just doing it because we feel like we have the aura and the thing to really put on for and put our city in a great position. That's why we're doing it. But I can quit rap tomorrow, bro. Good. And be all the way good. And kids will be good. We're good. You know what I'm saying? Because we have other shit that is in line where it's like we don't have to do it. That's why we're clearly we thrive off passion.
Yeah,
that's our whole thing. We thrive off it. That's what gets us going. You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving the energy.
Hey man, thank you. But yeah, man, that's it, man. For real.
Yeah, again, I 100% agree, man. Like, it really is just the passion at the end of the day. Okay, so let's dive a little bit into your story. What age did you start like rapping and like making music? I wouldn't necessarily like just say rap.
Yeah, I know.
When did you start making music though? Like, how did it all come about? Like, how did you fall in love with it?
I fell.
Come back here when you're not working.
Will do.
When you don't work this jacket or the shirt or the shoes.
I got you.
I'm going to Vegas in like a week and a half, so that'd be perfect.
That's funny. But rapping, I would say I seriously got into rap. Like I said, I've always done it my whole life. Like my uncle used to rap. He's a Park Hill native. He goes by BR. And he always used to have me in the studio with the big homies, Ty Bud. Rest in peace, my boy Ty Bud. But I was always I was always with him. You know what I'm saying? And we was always in the stew. But like, I would say seriously getting into rap, I would say 2015, 2014. Like really like diving into it. Because then I had moved out to LA. Then I went to school at Los Angeles Film School. Yeah, and got my degree in engineering. I didn't need that. Waste of money. Don't do it. If you're listening, don't do it. Big waste of money. And then, I would say 2015. That's when I just was like, I'm gonna really buckle in and do this shit. Like I said, I've always been around music, so it's just like I've always done it, but it's always like been a hobby. Like in high school, I used to literally like go to parties and they would look for me to perform, literally, and I would shut it the fuck down. Real talk. People would get mad, quiet. I'd be like 50 people, and they're like, "Shut up, V's about to spit," and they would quiet out, bro. And now I just bar up and just spit some shit.
And that was out here?
And this is out here. I went to Creek High School, and it was dope because I had like a blend of everything. Cause like that's what I was at Creek at a time where the bowling coach Dave Logan had went over to Creek, so all my homies from like Park Hill, Montbello, like from all the hoods came. So it's like I had them, but then I also had like the rich white homies too. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good mix of both.
You feel me?
Football games, like I went to the London, we used to play. And like it would just be a mix like of everyone. Like it really diverse. I felt that in a way, not as diverse. But.
Yeah. So nigga, we did that, and bro, I would just shut it down. The white kids would throw the parties, invite me, of course. It was like we had like an entourage, because I was cool with like the jocks and the popular kids and whatnot. So they would always get pressed, and they're like, yo, my nigga T's about to spit. Like Vitorio's about to spit real quick. So then I'd go and I'd just air it out, and they'd just go bananas, you know what I'm saying? So
was T
Oh, Ty Bud, my boy Ty Bud. Yeah. He's like an OG.
You don't mind me asking, what kind of happened with that? Like, did he rap too?
He did rap. He got me into rap. Like, him and my uncle BR, because I know these cats because my aunt, like my blood aunt, she just married my uncle BR. And then he got me around like all his influence. But that's like a whole bunch of Park Hill babies. Park Hill cats.
You don't know.
He's all Park Hill OGs. But I was always that young nigga just around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, man, get this little nigga in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So then I would just jump in the studio and rap and spit. And they, at that time, I was like 9, 8, and they would just write raps for me. But I always had a good cadence, like a good delivery, good cadence, and that's what people like know me for. So they was all like, man, you can spit. You know what I'm saying? So I always like that was kind of like the spark as a kid. Like I could probably potentially do this because I was into a lot of shit. I used to box, be into football, basketball, like all types of shit. And when I was in 9th grade, actually, I was like, well, going into 9th grade, I was like, all right, I gotta make a decision. Am I gonna take the athlete route, or am I gonna like go into this like entertainment, fashion type shit? Because I'm into fashion too. I fashion design and whatnot. And And then I was just like, fuck, man, what am I gonna do? Because I really wanted to do boxing. Because like my uncle did it. I was with him boxing and shit like that. But then I was like, I think I'm gonna just do this entertainment shit. Because that's what just like,
It's fun.
it's fun and it's something I always did just naturally. You know what I'm saying? I always would have a pen in a book, like boom, boom, boom. And it's crazy. I was just telling my mans the other day, like I remember being like 12 and 8 and just watching like Young Jeezy and like Game and just like them shutting down the club like Young Jeezy up at Magic City and just watching all these videos. And I was like, damn, I wonder what that's like. Like I want to do that one day. And then it's like now I'm here 10 years later and I'm doing exactly like my aunt works at Magic City, and every time I go to Atlanta, it's popping.
That's awesome.
Every time I go to Atlanta, it's popping. We get the clubs shut down. You know what I'm saying?
I wish when you went to Atlanta, I wish we went to Magic City.
Oh, bro, y'all gotta go to Magic City. Next time y'all go to Atlanta, let me know, so then we can link up and then we can just shut down the city. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just remember being a kid and just watching them and be like, damn, like, I can't wait to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Now it's just like I said, at this age, I'm doing it. There's not a lot I haven't done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like
Put your foot in a lot of doors.
exactly, bro. And then not to mention, so my aunt works at Magic City. My other aunt, who's her sister, they're two sisters, Mary and Brittany. Shout out Mary and Brittany. But she works for QC.
Oh,
She be working for QC. Yeah, so a couple years, about a year and a half ago, I was like the runner for QC Studio. Like I would just fetch them a bunch of shit, whatever they needed. Like I said, I would also have a degree in audio engineering. So I would go into some sessions and help them out with some sessions and shit like that. And I would see Yachty, me, like I would see all of them. They would all be up there. I wouldn't be mixing their sessions. I'd be mixing like little art, like the little artists on their game. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Max Sauce. Have you heard of him?
Max Sauce, man. This sounds familiar, but I don't think
This dude named Max Sauce.
you said it was Max.
He was on their label too, but they actually got into it. Yeah, I would mix for like a lot of their smaller artists that they're like not officially signed, but like coming onto the team, or they might be managed by Solid Foundation and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, bro, we would. So I would be the runner for their studio. I'm cool with the studio manager. I'm cool with QCP. I'm cool with I see all them niggas, bro. Like
awesome.
every time I go in, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? They call me nephew. You know what I'm saying? What up, nephew? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's always love when I go through there. You know what I'm saying? But even then, so I was just soaking up game, and all their fucking business is
Those are
tight.
some serious connections.
Yeah, their business is tight.
So dive back into it, man. Those are some serious connections.
Yes,
you
sir.
see, like, without a doubt, within the past 5-10 years, they're
Been dominating the game.
I mean, I don't want to say they're the top label, but within the past 5-10 years, I want to say they're definitely one of the most influential labels in the game right now. Like they've signed some of the hottest artists. Like,
What I like about QC is that they take chance and they develop artists.
Yeah.
They like Coach would tell you all the time. He would tell you too. I don't give a fuck about like you having a bunch of followers, because all that shit have to be cat anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
for real.
all that shit is flawed.
Stop with the cat.
Stop it.
Yeah, just
be
stop.
authentic.
Just stop.
Organic. But
Because that, I mean, sorry, going back to all that, it's just like, it shows your inauthenticity.
Yeah.
It'll make you kind of second guess certain other things about a person.
on everything.
And then-
Insecurity.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
look at insecurity, and you're trying to do it for popularity.
Yeah,
I'm not in it
exactly,
for popularity.
exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
If I had one view under my shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. I care about money. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I get the bread. You know what I'm saying? And actually helping people and putting people in positions. Instagram you can frame it. You know what I'm saying? It's a controlled frame, so it's like I'm not too big on it regardless. Whatever they do. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about organic.
It's organic following, but that's what P and Coach, they structure, they label. They'll get you from the ground up as long as you're putting in the work, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as you're putting in the work and you have a image and a whole embodiment that you're carrying with your brand and your artistry, as long as you're working, they'll put the bag behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it matters at the end of the day. Like, people think, like, I not once handed QCP or Coach a tape or anything. I was all like, because I want to get it on my own. People think that, what's your name heard my CD, or what's your name heard me, although sometimes, yeah, it can lead to benefit, but at the end of the day, 21 Savage said this too, and Snoop, they were talking about it on Snoop's like,
Oh yeah, that one podcast.
he's all like, if the people don't fuck with you, it don't matter who's behind you.
Facts.
21 was all like, I got a whole bunch of homies that rap.
Yeah.
Don't mean they gonna pop, and I can co-sign them whenever. It's
All
like
you want.
if the people are not taking hold of it, they don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna jump. It's not gonna be popping. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's a good point, man, because I feel like starting out, we did a couple of interviews just because someone was connected with someone, but the interviews didn't run up, and I'm like, okay, like, you know, it's not all about, you know, who this person's connected with. It's about who they are as an artist.
Yeah,
you know?
what they bring to the table.
Exactly. Okay. So I know you're talking about some other businesses. What other ventures are you kind of working with? You know what I'm saying?
I don't like giving people the sauce, but so I'm in real estate.
Okay, I am too.
We're in, me and my family actually. So me and my mother and my grandparents, we have a business where we buy real estate, and then we put the elderly people in it, like elderly assistant, and then we get employees to work it. So then it's always like an asset. It's always giving you money. Like, it's cool to like buy a home, flip it, but it's like not everybody is buying every day.
So you guys are buying and holding.
Buying and holding, putting people in it to live, elderly, and then getting money from it forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that's an interesting strategy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we do. So that's why I said I'm good, bro. Without I don't need rap. Trust, pockets are straight. But we don't. That's what it is. Like, a lot of people want to buy, flip, renovate, do all that. That's cool, but you're banking on the market to be good, people to be buying. We don't need people to buy.
It's risky at the end of the day.
It's risky.
I'm not saying it's not smart, because I eventually want to possibly dabble in that, but it is a little risky.
It's a risky thing. I'm not about risk. I'm a sure bet guy. I make sure everything I do works every single time, and it will not fail. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
A sure bet guy.
I'm a sure bet guy. I need bread, and I want to make sure that the bread hits my pocket when it needs to. You know what I'm saying? So with this, like I said, there's always going to be people who need elderly assisted living. When you're going to get old. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to need, somebody to help you at one stage in life. When your family can't do it, we got the place. Our shit is called Loving Touch Elderly Care, Assisted Living. And if you got a grandma who needs, assisted living, bring her on over and we'll take care of her, period. You know what I'm saying? And, that's what we do. So it's all we give back. I love to give back. I love to put people in positions. I love to give back. I do it all, bro. That's just me. That's my shit. Yeah.
See, I'm a little into real estate, but I'm more dabbled into wholesaling.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of more just trying to build my bread up first, and then kind of invest in real estate. So,
Definitely. Yeah, man.
And is it just real estate and music?
Real estate, music. I do fashion. I'm a fashion designer.
Talk about fashion.
So I got the whole label we call Skyrep, and that stands for Strive to Keep Your Reputation, Evolving Positive Profits. And what that means is like.
Hold on. Say that again for the people.
Strive to keep your reputation evolving, positive profits. That means build a reputation so strong that it builds you money. It brings you in money.
Facts.
Anything that Jordan touches, bread. Anything that says Michael Jordan or just Jordan, money. Anything that you see labeled Drake, money. You know what I'm saying? Their name alone brings you capital. That's what Skyrep is about. Make your name bring you capital. My name is worth something. Anything I brand, if I put this on this wooden thing, I'm gonna get bread off of it because people want to buy it just because my name's on it.
Exactly.
That's what Skyrep's about.
You're blowing my mind right now.
You feel me? Thanks, bro. Thanks. But yeah, bro, that's what we're about. And that's what my team is about. That's what we strive to be. And just having a nice reputation. Like, that dude Vino is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I see, he's a real dude, and that's what I thrive on. I like being in good standings with people. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? That's what we do it for.
Yeah, no, whenever someone kind of throws shade, I kind of just usually either block them or,
Bro,
I show love back.
Yeah.
I show love back.
Bro, y'all been doing so much for the city. Like I said, I've been watching. I know this. I watch everything, bro. I'm a strategic dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm always falling in pocket. You know what I'm saying? I make sure everything is all right. That's how my whole team is. We move with what should I say? We move necessary, with dignity, and we make the moves necessary. We don't do shit just out of the open, just because. You know what I'm saying? It's genuinely, all right, this is the smartest thing to do right now. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And we don't mind. You know what I'm saying? We didn't spend mad bread on everything. Like, we show love, genuinely, genuine love. Like, it's not a competition with us. It's not a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want, especially from the city, like, dude, I went to AP's show when he dropped wins at the Bluebird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have any animosity with none of these cats. Like, and they rappers, and usually, you know, that's when egos start to play. Like, bro, I got love for everybody doing something in the city, because at the end of the day, you're putting on for the city that I love dearly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm born and raised in, and I know people in, and I've lost people in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing it for us, then it's whatever. Like, I'm gonna show you love regardless. But it's just like everybody's such in this competitive nature, and I get it, because it is a sport, rap. There's always going to be but not to the
presidential. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You might not like someone, but just keep it professional, keep it presidential. You know, you don't need to go on social media.
And I don't even think it should even be to a point where we don't like each other. Like, why is this? It's ego. I don't have ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfecting me. I'm not watching what you're doing. I want to be the best me that I can be for me. Tunnel vision. And then I'm going to see what you're doing. And I'm like, bro,
good shit.
What's up? I see you.
Let's collab.
Let's collab. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. If not, that's cool too. But it's just so like, let's just make work. Let's just put on for the city. Like, we want the same thing.
Yeah, we all do.
I don't care about being the king of Denver or the king of Colorado. Like, that's not. I want to take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm in it for anyway. Like, all that shit is 100%. Whatever anyway. Yeah. So it's, you know what I'm saying, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I show love. Like I said, I'm a man of love until you cross me. You know what I'm saying? Until you be on that fuck shit, then we can get into it. Then it's personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dude who show love. So if you showing hate towards me, I'm going to take it like, bro, I didn't even give you a reason to even come at me like that. But now we got an issue. So now it's personal. It ain't even on no business or music. Bro, let's keep, like, there's so much let's keep the love. Like, people get lost in the politics so much, and it's not even necessary. It's not even necessary. Especially where Denver's at. Like I said, let's keep this train going. And let's just support everybody, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who's authentically doing it. Like I said, if you are worried about putting out great music, you won't even get lost in the politics. You're just worried about great music. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then we can actually move. We can actually work. And when you get lost in the politics, and then
you're complaining about why you're not getting views or why you're not doing this placement.
Because you lost in the politics. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. It's all like, shouldn't nobody claim king of them. Period. You know what I'm saying?
We all putting on for the city.
We all putting on for the city. We're doing it in a good way. And it's just, let's just support the dudes who's really dropping quality content.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who's really putting the moves in. Not on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter complaining like nobody's showing love or this person ain't that hot. What? This music, brother.
Exactly.
Before even the internet, people were just beating on the drum or like making rhythm, making sound. They wasn't thinking about Twitter. Elvis Presley or Little Richard or before this even was made, bro. It was making good music, relatable to the people. Think about the people, not what this rapper thinks or you feel like he's over you, bro. Life is perception. Life is nothing but perception. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's my take.
Okay. Well, I'm keeping the drip, man.
Hey, you know, this is Vino. Velvet, that's me, you feel me? But, you know, something like that.
Yeah, something like You like to keep it classy regularly?
I'm a classy dude, man. I'm sweatered up, Clark Wallabies, you know what I'm saying, or blazer,
I'm
turtleneck.
off the Instagram and everything. I'm like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a class. Yeah, I like to keep it clean. I don't have any tats, one piercing. I don't do too much.
Hell yeah.
I'm a real simple dude that's complicated.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man. I don't do too much. I'm a family dude. Oh my God. I love women. You know what I'm saying? And I put on for my family. That's it. Like I'm not into the extra shit. You feel me?
So you're not willing to dye your hair like
Nah, I'm not into none of that. I'm not an industry dude. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, people might perceive as me as bourgeois and uppity, you know what I'm saying? But it's just me. I just be me. Like, I like certain things. I like great food. I like to eat. Like, I be on some type of shit where, like, I'll call up the homie. We call ourselves the family and shit. Like, the family. We very mafioso, mob type. But I'm like, bro, let's go at the most expensive restaurants we think of. And we'll just, we'll just look up restaurants, we'll just go to eat, bro, and have some wine, just like we doing now. It's simple shit.
Well, let's talk about the wine, too.
Yeah.
In the Instagram post we made,
it
was about the wine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drink some wine, play 2K.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up with the wine? Like, have you found,
bro, actually it was my godmom, bro. She was just she had it at the crib always, and she was just like, Tori, try this. And I was just like, damn, I'm actually enjoying this, you know what I'm saying? And then it just built from there. Truthfully, I was all like, I love wine. Like, I don't drink hard liquor at all. Like, vodka, dark shit, that is not for me. I'll be flat to the motherfucker. After a couple shots, I am done. I don't care what y'all call me, weakling, whatever. But wine gets me at that right type. I call it passion. It's passion juice. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm off the wine, it's more of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I fell in love with it. And then I just started trying different types of wine.
Which is your brand really well.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was just like, shit, might as well just jump into it. So now I'm a practicing sommelier. I want to learn, just the soil that people use, because that's what they know. They know the soil that the the grapes are grown from, the vines, the region that it's from. So I was just like, bro, this is interesting. I actually have a passion for this. You know what I'm saying? And it just grew ever since. I gotta thank Mama Kali, you know what I'm saying? But she got me into it. I was like, I'm gonna just dive head first into this wine show. Because this is what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And it just came, and then ever since, people are just like, oh, bro, I'm gonna call you Vino, because Vino is just another word for wine. So you Vino, bro. And it goes, because my rap name and my real name is Vitorio. So I was just like Vino. So that's kind of my second, you know what I'm saying? Drake got Drizzy, or Kanye, Ye, you know what I'm saying? So Vino, you know what I'm saying? And it rung, it stuck, and like you said, it kind of just goes with my branding. I'm a real classy dude, so I was like, fuck it.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well.
And I'm messing with this vine. This shit's kind of strong.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't ready for it.
It'll get you going, I'm telling you, bro. It'll get you going, man.
Ready for it. I took that sip, and I was like, oh, shit. This ain't no regular wine.
Man, I love this place. We come here all the time. It's dope. And actually, like I said, man, I've been doing this Wine Wednesday thing, having females, co-stars come on, and usually they have a craft of some sort, whether they do fashion. The first one did fashion, the second one did, what did she do? She was a singer, and then the third one was a chef, you know what I'm saying? So I interviewed them, kind of talked about why they got into it, what inspires them, and that's what it just stemmed off. So now, February 26th, I'm hosting an event here at Balistreri Vineyard, selling 32 tickets. You can come get a gourmet meal, dessert, a bottle of wine to go home. I'm going to be performing along with some special guests. I'm also gonna have a saxophone player come, live instrumentalist, a painter come and do some
so y'all
live
are going
painting.
all out.
So yeah,
I'm gonna have to come down.
Yeah, come and vibe with Vino. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be on a Wednesday, like I said, February 26th, and it's gonna be a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
On Wednesdays. Is this on Instagram, YouTube?
yeah, YouTube. You can watch the full versions on YouTube.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna go subscribe after this.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, man.
Okay. So when the people look you up, what's the first song they should check out?
I can't even give a topic. I just recently dropped a track with the second person I interviewed on Wine Wednesday. Her name is Kendall. We dropped a track called His and Hers.
Okay. Is this on all platforms?
This is on all platforms. I have released a mixed, like a little EP called Matrix, like a year ago. But I feel like I can't really give a song. People like different things. I got this song called Raw Paper, where it's like talking about me and the chick, and a lot of people love that one. I got this one called Listen, that's the one where the girl poured the wine on me and shit like that. I would just say, check me out and just tap on whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I give a different vibe.
For each person.
Yeah, lately I just been in the studio with my engineer, Wick Jones, you know what I'm saying? Just working with him.
What studio?
We go to Bright Future Media.
Okay.
So if any artist, if you need some time, go to Bright Future Media. It's popping. You'll be taken care of every time. Yeah, man. My engineer is crazy. Wick Jones is a beast.
Yeah. I know you give me a good answer for this, man. What's one piece of advice you have for anyone out there chasing their dreams? All the entrepreneurs out there.
Keep the faith and just like attack it wholeheartedly. Like I feel like any energy you put towards something, you'll get back. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like it reciprocates. It's a boomerang. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the most you put into something is everything you'll get back. You know what I'm saying? So if you're slacking, you're gonna get slacky ass results. If you putting 1,000 in it, you're gonna get 1,000 results. You know what I'm saying? It's literally it's energy, it's science. Like it's not as hard as people think. People just put the priorities messed up. You know what I'm saying? They say they want it, but the actions following it is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And
I can't deal with that shit, man. If you're gonna talk the talk, you better
walk the walk, and just put faith behind it. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what comes out of it. And I do feel like a lot of things are written. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything has kind of defined purpose. People are born with the minds they do, and it's okay. Do what you do, but just know, like, whatever you put in is what you get out. So all I say is just attack whatever you want to do. Because with me, I love the journey. It's not about getting there. It's what it took to get there, and then like being grateful and like embodying it when you're actually there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I love the journey. I love the ups. I love the downs. There's really no downs for me. I take every down as like a learning thing. Like, damn, I needed to go through that to get me to these spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at it like I'm hurting, I'm weak. No. I love the negatives. I embrace them. Those are the moments I clutch on to. Damn, this is building me up. You know what I'm saying? This is what is establishing me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advice. Like, take the good and bad and just keep letting it compound effect and leverage you up.
Compounding interest.
Yeah, compound interest.
Plant those seeds, man.
So
she's gonna sprout. But going on that, it's always okay to hurt a little bit, but man, right out,
use that fuel to just drive. That's gasoline in the car. That's gasoline in the car. That hurt, that pain, that's fueling.
Okay, bet.
That's fueling the whip. You know what I'm saying?
Get right back up, keep fucking going.
Keep going, bro.
Seriously.
So yeah, man, that's what I can tell.
So where can the people find you, man? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that?
Instagram, Vitorio 1500, Vitorio 1500. Twitter, VITORIONNF. Facebook, Vitorio. Everywhere. You look me up on YouTube, VITORIO. Catch up with me on Wine Wednesday. Be sure to subscribe. They're dope. Like I said, we're hosting an event where we're bringing the city out. So come join me. I would love to see y'all. Yeah, man. SoundCloud, same thing. Vitorio,
All links will be in the description, so make sure you go check them out. All social media platforms, all sound platforms, everything, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that. Hey, make sure y'all comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
Show support to this man. He's putting in work for Denver. And everybody, you be going to state with it. Mile High Minute is definitely the place to go. Hey, mess with these people, for real. Subscribe, the whole 9.
Hey, you heard it here first, man. I appreciate the love.
All day, family, for real.
Hey, this is a
Thanks for
legendary
having me.
interview.
Let's keep it going, man.
Facts. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.
Hey,